Just Munoz here, reacting on MTG, drafting Dragons of Tarkir, and we opened a bomb, Dragon Lord of Tarka. This card is pretty bananas, so it's easy first pick, and puts exactly where we want to be. Green red. It's a fun archetype to draft. So let's see if we can get anything back from this pack. Let's see. Interceptor will be gone. Rage will be gone. We may be able to get this Brawler back. It's possible to get this Dragon back as well. Confident this Strider will be back, but not something that I'm really looking to play. But we're happy with this Dragon Lord. 8/8 flying trample, 5 damage. So sick. 7 mana, it's not too bad either. So let's see how many times we can cast him. Alright, like Sign of Ugin. Yep, so a common was taken over this. Which is kind of surprising because this is a really good card. Or maybe a foil rare. So as far as green-red cards, Sabretooth is fine. Any of these two cards here, this Mega Morph or the Outrider is fine. I really like the Sign of Ugin though. I think it's a really strong. There's just a 4/4 for 6 colors. It's really good. So I'm gonna take that. Alright, so Pinion Feast is fine, but I'm not crazy about it. The Server of the Scale is fine, not crazy about that either. So our only real choice here is this and Jamoka's Gift, and I don't like playing 5-mana instance that if you don't have a creature out does nothing. So I'm gonna take this Sabretooth. You know, we're pretty happy about it too. So far I like our picks. Alright, so real big fan of the Kieran, though we're not going to play that. So it's Screen Reacher Brawler and a Tarka Beastbreaker. And I think I like the Beastbreaker more. I like the Formidable activation. The 5 mana gets +4/+4. Late game, I think that's a nice little mana sink. And this is fine. It's just replaceable. So we will take the Beastbreaker. So our options here are Lose Calm, the Scavenger, and then another Pinion Feast. I just don't like running cards that possibility of having 0 targets. And there's lots of flying in here, but there's always that possibility. I'm going to take this Lose Calm. I like having one of these in my red-green decks. Scavenger would be okay too. Epic Convertation is a nice 6th pick, which tells me that green might be open, so that's cool. Reading Volley would be fine in the sideboard. Not crazy about this card. I'd run this Monument, but I'm not taking it over Epic Convertation. Let's take another Dragon. So our top end is pretty set, so we're just going to need lower drops and some removal and stuff. But we've got the Sign of Ugin, we've got Dragon Lord of Tarka, and now we've got Savage Ventmaw, so I like that. We have another Sign. I'm not going to take that one because again we've got 3, 6, and 7 drops. I probably valued this one too high, but that's okay. I still like that card a lot. I guess we could take the Pinion Feast. I mean, we could take it. I just don't want to have that many Let's just take this Pinion Feast and maybe bring it in from the sideboard. Hoping to see maybe a Sarkhan's Rage. I'd like to see some Twin Bolts, maybe a Roast or a Draconic Roar would be kind of nice. These are all fine. The Strider, not crazy about. The Dragonfire we probably could use because we're going to need some removal. But I don't want to run more than one of those, so I feel like we can get one later. So it's between the Herd Tracer Dragon, which is a morph, or the Brawler. I'm going to take the Brawler. Alright, this is the pack that we opened. And we got this, the Mega Morph back, the 6/5. Totally cool with that. Servant of the Scale is fine. I don't love it, but it's fine. Alright, none of these cards we're willing to play. None of these cards we really want to play. So, good first pack for us. Need a little bit more removal. I wouldn't mind like one or two more Epic Confrontations. Sarkhan's Rage would be good. Alright, so our options here are the Stormwing Dragon, which I'm not taking. So it's between Hardened Berserker, Summit Prowler, and Tread Upon. Tread Upon's a fine trick. I think I want the Berserker. Be able to attack and then play something a little bit cheaper is always nice. 3/2 for 3s. Not the worst. Don't love this as a first pick, but it's fine. Yeah. Done with the Foe Forest. Wow, 0 green. Aspirant's fine. I like it better than the Tormenting Voice in our deck. Evolving Wilds would be, I guess, okay, but I'm not really crazy about playing Evolving Wilds in 2-color decks. And this is fine, just 2-drop that one power tough or 1 toughness creatures can't block without dying. Take that. We got the Bowmasters, and we've got the Dragon Scarred Bear. And I think I like the Bowmasters here a little bit better. The fact it's got a Megamorph is nice. We can also just play it as a 3/4 with Reach, and that's nice as well. So we're going to take that. Still looking for some removal. Hopefully, we can get some in the next couple packs. Bathe in Dragonfire, that would be good. And Fate packs, we can get a couple of those. Alright, so this pack's actually got a couple decent stuff with us. I like Glade Watcher. It's just a 3/3 that comes down early and blocks everything. Dragonlord's Servant is fine, especially since we've got these 3 dragons. Another Sabertooth Outrider would be fine. So those are the 3 picks that I really like. I don't love this. It's fine, but I don't love it. I feel like there's better stuff to do with 5 mana. So what do we want to take here? I think I'm going to take the Servant. Again, blocks things early, blocks morphs, and allows us to cast our dragons just a little earlier. So So we got Salt Road Ambushers. I've actually been pretty impressed with this card. It's not hard to make it like this and 2 other creatures, and you got a 3/3 Trampler. Not playing Chasm. We're not playing Vandalize. Yearling's fine, but it usually gets cut. Between these two, I'm going to take the Salt Road Amateurs. I like this card a lot. Makes her morphs just a little bit better. I like having a decent amount of morphs too. This one's a good one, Tarkir Draft. So our options are again Bowmasters, which we've got one of already. The Shield Bearer, which is fine as well. I like this dude though. You have to deal with him. You can pick off a 1 toughness creature on their team. Morphs for cheap, so take that one. Alright, here we can take this Tread Upon over this Aspirin, I think. We've got 14 creatures, so we've got plenty of creatures, so we're just going to need some tricks to get through. So we'll take this Tread Upon here. Not playing another Pinion Feast. We're not even playing the first one. Really not a fan of this card. We don't need another Lose Calm. Let's just cut. We'll just play this and with the possibility of playing it. Here we're going to take the Summit Prowler over the Stormwing Dragon. I like this dragon, it's fine. Summit Prowler is just pretty consistent. I like our deck quite a bit. Not playing Tormented Voice. We're not playing Sarkhan's Triumph. I'm not sure it's worth tutoring. Well, let's see. Is it worth tutoring for Dragon Lord of Tarkir? I'm not sure. Take this Kindled Fury. The Glade Watcher comes back. Again, I like it over this. I'm just not a big fan of this card. It's not hard to get Formidable, so I like it. Alright, there's another one of these. Again, I'm not crazy about playing those. If we needed playables, I'd put them in, but I mean we've got 19 cards, and all right. So can we splash Dramoka? Because Dramoka's really, really good. I think we can. I think we might be able to get some green, white, or red, white lands here. Cool that there's a polluted delta here. Not taking that. Heel Cutter I think would be our pick if it wasn't Dramoka. Yeah, I'd like to have that Heel Cutter, but this card is just bananas, and since it's one of our 2 colors, I think we can find a way to splash it. So we're going to be on the lookout for dual lands that are in our colors. Big swing and a whiff here. Let's see. I guess Ruthless Instincts is okay. Just a big fat 5-drop is okay as well. Don't need Soldering Efreet. I'm not a fan of Lightning Striker, so just take this big dummy here. Jeez, an elite Scale Guard. Alright, so we take the red-green land, but we're going to take this Hunt the Weak since we are really hurting for some removal. Teamer Battle Rage would be alright too. We're taking the hunt though. Alright, so there's a green-white land. Perfect. You know, we're not really passing anything. I mean, white looks really open, Sandblast, Lightform. Two really good cards, so I'd like to get 1 or 2 more white lands. Man, we're just swinging and whiffing with these packs. Again, we'll just take this big fat dummy. Sudden Reclamation is something I really like. It just allows us to bring something back and helps our mana too. So I could see playing this. Alright, Whisper of the Wilds. We could take a collateral damage. Again, we really need some removal. I guess our goal here is just to land a bunch of fat stuff, which we've got a decent amount of high end, so we could do that. Whiffing on those lands, that's unfortunate. And whiffing on cards to play. This isn't playable. This isn't really any good. I guess we just cut this Grim Contest. I'm not playing any of this stuff. Gorsewine is fine. We could actually take an Ugin Construct since we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. A decent amount of colorless stuff we could play. I still think I'm just gonna play this Gorsewine. Yeah. We can take this Return to the Earth for our sideboard. This thing can be annoying, so we can get rid of that. We're not playing any of the other cards. Well, we got 1 green-white land. We could probably play. Since we're not really heavy double any color, Summer Power is double red. This is a morph, so we don't have to play it for double green. We could probably add 2 white lands, 2 more white lands, and be okay. This card is just straight bananas. Alright, so let's take a look. You just got creatures on creatures. Alright, definitely want all 5 spells that we have. Our removal is really sad. Alright, so let's make some cuts here. We don't need both of these fat dummies. This is a morph. This is a morph. This is a morph. This is a morph. We start landing these dragons. We can. We definitely got ourselves a game. Don't know if I want Servant of the Scale. I think we could probably cut that. Yeah, we need one more cut. Maybe this Brawler here. I don't think that's great. Alright, so we've got 5 2-drops, 6 3-drops, and then some fat stuff. I think I like it. Reclamation can get something back that gets killed. We got Hunt the Weak and Ever Confrontation for some removal. Tread Upon to get damage through, and then a Lose Calm to maybe push through some final damage. Really disappointed that we didn't see any red removal. No Sarkhan's Rages, no Twin Bolts. Just means that we're fighting for red. Yeah, it's disappointing. Alright, so we got the Blossoming Sands. We'll put that in there. See what they say. I actually like running 3 whites. So it gives us 3 white, 8 green, 7 red. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so this is what we're running. We'll see how we do. Back round 1.